Okay, hi my friends. I made it out of the cave, not cave, the mine. Sorry, and I got mined in the mine. Got nogged on the mine. Well, anyway, so here, I'm going to show you what I've done. I know this is because I want to. I know some of you are already familiar with this and probably know this, but some people don't, right? So here's number one. Remember I told you, wear a hat or something to protect your noggin, because it would have hit the hat versus just cut right through my skin like a razor blade. But anyway, so now the damage has been done. Since Kirk's stupid, we make mistakes. Well, make mistakes. So here's the important thing I've done. I found out that the skin has been pulled way back. That's why I have a big piece of mask duct tape. I'll explain it to you in a minute. So here's one thing. Always carry. I'm going to go here. Always carry hydrogen peroxide with you. I do this to clean my teeth or many multi-purposes, right? Even though that was in the cave, it was clean. There could be bat guano or some kind of germs. So that cleans it off, and they do it right away, right after you do the injury. Now, I don't know if they still recommend hydrogen peroxide. Some say no, it causes more damage. I don't know. Back in the day, that's what we used to use, hydrogen peroxide. It does probably peel some cells off there. Then number two is always make sure you have duct tape, like I said, because this is the best bandage you can use. You can use it for many things. This stuff is a universal tool. If you know what they used to have when you're growing up, something you take with you, always carry duct tape, right? I have used this for so many things, from just enormous amount of things, right? I'm using it as a Band-Aid right now because later on I'm going to try. I do have super glue that glue it in case it needs to be stitched or something. You want to do, that's the thing, is make sure when you got a big cup, I know this world's going to judge you by your looks, so be aware of this. And you don't want to have a scar anyway, because it can cause other issues, cleaning it or whatever, right? Going on the scar face. Well, anyway, so make sure you do that right away. Now, don't panic and say, well, I got to run there. But there is usually I think it's something like 12 hours something, or every 4 or 5 hours something, that you want to make sure that you've got the wound tight together, right? So I've done it the best I can. It's on my forehead, so really wrinkling and stuff like that. That's why I've got a little extra tape around it to make sure there's no wrinkling or other stuff like that. And then I bled it in with it. So I can't really do this. So I bled it. You start at the center and you push outward to keep the wrinkles out, okay, when you use masking tape, okay? And also, so I'm still going this. So what I'm going to do now they have that, you got to be careful with sun exposure, because sun exposure can create a more scarring and more scar line there. So I'll just put some tape around that to protect that. And I can feel it, it hurts. So it must be starting to get the nerve endings going. So anyway, so you do that, and then also I'm going to add some Vaseline or things like that. That actually works better than anything like petroleum jelly, which I do have. So, for stuff like this, you want petroleum jelly for, there again, you can use it to, you can actually burn it, right? You can burn it, so you can use it for injuries like this. Temporary, I've actually used it on a vehicle, kid you not, as a temporary solution to squeaking bearings and stuff like that. But don't highly recommend it, but it will temporarily. You can use it for a lot of things too, okay? For petroleum jelly, and that's, I'm going to try to use that, find that. What else? Let's see, I want to make sure I cover everything, because you know this. Try to keep it dry, not wet, right? Said no sun exposure. And about, so tonight or something, I don't want to add the petroleum yet. I think because you want to get that seal there instead of creating a barrier between you and it. Think about that for a minute. You kind of want to let it seal. So that's when these stitches, and then those stitch together, then they can do, you could do, I think even then they recommend Vaseline, I think, and not clean it too often, no water for a certain period. So you have to look that up. But anyway, and then, so what else? Always have this, and I don't know. Oh, there's a little crazy, I know it sounds crazy. I actually have collagen, and I haven't been taking it much. Collagen is actually good for the skin. So what you want to do is you can actually increase your collagen. I don't know if there's ever been studying this. This is just from what I'm thinking. I'm going to increase the collagen intake to help the healing process, because collagen is used for skin. So healing the other vitamins too, which I already take, but collagen's a good one. I'm going to do that. There's where the entry is to the mind, by the way. So take collagen, and what else? Well, I think that's that. Clean it, keep it dry, get it sealed, and all those good things. All right. Well, take care. I got to move on, and boy, did I do stupid. Dang. Now, I'm always getting injured. Guess what, though? In this world, you got to have some battle wounds. Whether they're going to be physical, they're going to be emotional, and sometimes spiritual. You're going to have all those battle wounds in this world, right? Anyway, take care. And here is part of the Death Valley, and it's actually nice out. Okay. And there is the entry to where the damage done. Okay. Love y'all.